So let's go ahead and solve this trigonometric equation. Because we have a tangent squared, we'll go ahead and put everything on one side. So we'll have a tangent squared x plus 2 tangent of x minus 1 equals 0. Now this does not factor. It would be nice if it did, but it doesn't. So we'll use the quadratic formula. We'll use the quadratic formula where a is 1, b is 2, and c is negative 1. And what we're actually solving for the quadratic formula isn't x. We're solving for tangent of x. So tangent of x is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So tangent of x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 8 over 2. And the square root of 8 is 2 square roots of 2. So this reduces, we have the tangent of x is negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 2. Now these are not tangent values that we've memorized, so we use our calculator. We say tangent inverse of negative 1 plus the square root of 2. And we'll do the other one in a minute. Tangent inverse of negative 1 plus the square root of 2 is 22.5 degrees. And then we'll do tangent inverse of negative 1 minus the square root of 2. And when we do that, we get negative 67.5 degrees. So let's take a look at these angles. So 22.5 degrees. So our opposite over adjacent there is negative 1 plus the square root of 2 over 1. And now we need another angle where tangent is positive and has the same tangent value. So tangent is also positive in the third quadrant. So we'll have a 22.5 degree reference angle there, and opposite over adjacent will be negative 1 plus the square root of 2 over 1. So this angle then, to get to that terminal side, that angle will be it'll be 22.5 plus 180, so that will be 202.5 degrees. Okay, and then the negative 67.5 degrees, we call that whatever it will be that's coterminal in the positive direction. So negative 67.5 degrees, instead we'll call that positive 292.5 degrees. Because we want the positive angle. So you'll notice though this tangent is negative. Opposite over adjacent would be negative 1 minus the square root of 2 over 1. So another quadrant where tangent is negative is the third quadrant. So we'll have opposite over adjacent be, let's see, this was a negative 1 here, 1 plus the square root of 2 over negative 1, so that will come out negative. So we have a 67.5 degree reference angle here, and that makes this angle 180 minus 67.5, or 112.5 degrees. So we have four answers: 22.5 degrees, 112.5 degrees, 202.5 degrees, 292.5 degrees. If you convert those to radians, you'll get pi over 8, 5 pi over 8, 9 pi over 8, and 13 pi over 8. So this was a kind of tricky problem because we had to use the sine inverse function. These weren't answers that are from triangles that we've memorized.